What is up, Raider Nation? Coach Gravy here. Thank you for being on the Coach Gravy Morning Show or whatever it is. This show is powered by Raider Nation Live. You guys get in that sub to it if you haven't yet. If you're new here, um, it's myself, Coach Gravy, uh, Raider Gate 420, my boy, and also What Up Low. We have a channel that was yesterday. Go back and check it out. Raider Nation Live. That's the three of us. We're gonna be we talking that Raider game, the rest of what is free agency for the Raiders, and that's something that I want to talk about. That's something that we're gonna discuss. And right off the bat, my boy, the people want to get stuff off their chest and see how we're doing, and see what's up with our game plan for the Raiders and what we're doing. Personally, I don't think we were aggressive in the beginning, but we kind of slowed down. I don't know what the the issue is or the hesitation is on these people that are out there because they're falling off hard and they're falling off quick. But all in all, speaking of Raider Nation Live, I got my boy with me that wants to talk about it and see
What's
what's going
cracking?
on. What's up? What's up, Gabe? Good morning.
Chilling, chilling. Fucking cold out here, but yeah, got the heater next to me. I'm
Look at
chilling.
that. Looks like a sunny day over there, bro. It's raining all day over here, man.
Oh, it's raining like a motherfucker right now, right next to
Oh
me.
yeah.
It's just the lights that I have
I'm
on right here, but it's raining right here. It's raining like a motherfucker.
Looks like it looks like it's sunny, bro. Looks like it's sunny over there.
It's raining like a
I
motherfucker.
hear the rain. I got wet all day at work today. I hate that shit, Gabe. I hate working in the rain. I hate being in the rain. Hate it. I
I
want
don't
to play
mind it.
hooky today.
I don't mind that because I'll be fucking. Sometimes I'll be fucking still,
Inside though.
doing shit in the rain. Nah, I'll still be doing shit in the rain. Like I'll still
Yeah,
be
I
like
mean it.
fucking going outside doing shit in the rain, like
Hey, but check
But I
it out.
can't.
We'll get to the chat early because I know we got a little bit to discuss pertaining from last night. Robert Pena, what's up? First one in, bro. What's up, man? The
Like,
your
don't you love
Raiders.
this weather for football though? Don't you like love? It's like fucking. I used to love playing in this type of weather.
I hated it, bro. I didn't like it.
I love
Like
playing in this type.
I wouldn't play. I wouldn't. If I was a pro ball player, bro, I wouldn't play in like Portland or Seattle or anything like that. Up
I
in the
was like,
Northwest,
I played
snow.
like more like stuck to drill a lot of more defense. So I liked it. For defense, it's perfect. It's just fucking perfect in the on the defensive side.
Homie right here, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you for being here. New guy. Hey, sub to the show. See what's up. Yeah, that's a dope name. Thank you, Cold Gravy. Salute, bro. Salute to you. Edgar Sosa. What's up? Raider Paul Raiders. What's up, man? How you doing? Tony Sheffer, what's up? Always good to see these guys. Raider Deb, always in the house in the morning. She says, morning Raider homies, Gravy and Gabe. She's cool, man. I can't wait to meet Raider Deb, man. See what's going on. SoCal Sal, what's up, man? G and G show, that's right. Steve,
Yeah.
Orlando, what's up? How you doing? That's about it, man. People gonna start rolling up in. We got 22 people in the house right now. We're gonna see what's up.
Yeah.
Gabe, this is what I did last night, bro. After I calmed down real quick with my shot and all that. But I checked these dudes out that we got. I checked them out. And I did a little bit. I had to dig, bro. You had to dig to find They were highlight tapes all over the place. But I'll be honest with you, the only one that has the potential to be better than what we lost, I think is Chin, because I see him going to Nate Hobbs' role in a way, unless we get another safety. But I see him being that run stuffer type guy, middle coverage guy. He is a liability in coverage. He most of the plays that I seen, he's they show him in running situations and in trying to cover a running back out of the backfield and trying to. He's a big kid though. He's a very big kid, bigger than your average safety. But I think he's gonna get a. I think he's gonna be maybe a Hobbs replacement. He could be back there covering, but it's gonna be tough, to replace Moore's coverage, especially if we keep Jack Jones and Jack Jones does what he does. I don't think that Chin could do that. I don't think Chin could cover what how Morig helped, Jack Jones out. If we do keep Jack Jones is going to be there, but if Jack Jones is playing and Jack Jones is risky and he takes a lot of risks as far as that's the way that's his game. That Morig helped him out a lot, and Morig took the blame for Jack Jones' efficiency of being a ball hawk. But I don't think Chin could do that. But he's the one. The other guys, one of them is a good special teams player. I think Stokes, maybe to me, bro. I think Stokes could get in there and challenge JB. He's not. He's not. He's not better than Jack Jones to me right now. But
No.
I think him and JB, being that JB is so young and so he's not really, like he hasn't been there that long, and this guy's a veteran. He might take over his spot, but he could
Yeah.
cover, but he's just not there enough. There's not a lot of shit on Stokes, so
Yeah. It's
there's
just
more.
Stokes.
Yeah,
He's
he's a
what
lot.
like I said. It's just we're banking it all on hope right now. Hope these guys turn out to be better than they would with like better than what they've been in certain areas, and one of like and some of them hopefully they could turn back into what they were before. But it's a lot of hope, and even if they do, it's still not enough. Like even if those guys ball out right now, we still
Mm,
don't have enough because we have no depth. We've seen last week how easy and how fragile. Like you've seen how easy it is to get hurt in this league, and how many injuries we suffered. Like not just us, just around the league. Period. Like you know what I mean? How many injuries are suffered every week? We have no depth right now. We still have no depth. I'm just waiting on those. You know what I mean? Waiting on the depth. You know what I mean? See what else they bring in. But I'm more. Like I don't even want to harp on more of like these guys suck or anything like that. It's not even that. Like it's more of like we need more help. Now we still need a lot more things because right now we still haven't even replaced what we've lost. Like we like even if those guys are turn out to be the same or a little bit better, like we still haven't replaced because we've lost more than we've gained because we've only signed basically three players. Everybody else has been re-signed or you know what I mean, or just like we've lost more than we've actually gained.
so man, when I looked at the linebacker, bro, um, he's not a Spillane at all, and he's a big liability as far as he just like backpedals back to the middle of the zone. Maybe that's what we need because I didn't see none of the guys doing that, but he's aware of it. All his tape, he was aware of it, Gabe. Like he has the instincts to do that, like do something. He just don't do it. But he's a great run stuffer, and maybe that's their mission. Maybe that's their goal is to get you know the stop the run because we were terrible at it last year. Is that what you think it is?
Yeah, that
Is that
and
what
then
you think?
also like the thing is that I don't get is that people say like people are starting to talk about like it's still early, and I get that it's still early in free agency and all of that shit, but there's plenty of other teams making plenty of other moves. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's like we can sit here and say that that it's fucking that we'll be patient and all of this shit, but like time's ticking. Guys are coming off the board. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
we're
good guy.
still in need of a lot of players.
Raider Paul going at it again, dude. Come on, bro.
We
Jack Jones,
just need more, bro. We just need more. It's like
you know, it's
I
hard.
understand it's only Thursday. Yesterday was actually the technically the start of free agency, but guys, there's teams that have already gotten 6, 7 crucial players on their team. You know, to like the Bears. You know, reinvigorated their whole offensive line. You know what I mean? The Patriots. You see them making move after move. You know what I mean? Like it's plenty of other teams making moves. You know what I mean? So it's like it's early, but guys are leaving, bro. Guys are coming off the board. Guys that we've wanted. You know, so it's like yeah. I'm just the impatient is for a reason, bro. Being impatient is for a reason because like the more you wait, more guys are gonna come off the board. More good players are gonna come off the board. You know what I mean? So do you want to get stuck with, you know what I mean? Like the leftovers. Is that what we want at the end of the day? Like I don't want to be stuck with the leftovers.
That's what it looks like we're doing. Not we're do. They didn't look like we were doing that from the get, but it looked like we were. Like now that we haven't been active, I thought maybe I didn't want to say it, but hey, let's do something right now because in our back end we're not secure there, and we're getting two corners that are big, but there's not really big corners that are out there. And but is it? I just want to know what the plan is, Gabe. You don't
I do
see
too, man.
uh, you don't
I do
see like
too. Trust me.
it coming together as anything. I don't see it coming together as anything. But I don't know if other people are thinking that way. But man, it's concerning to me. Robert Pena, what's up, bro? SoCal Sal always here. Addy Alvarez, what's up? Jack Jones is gonna have to start hitting, or he'll be out of here. He's not a good tackler. He's never been a good tackler, but I like his ball skills. He can cover. Every corner gets burned. I'm not gonna bitch about that. He's not terrible at that. More than y'all. Stay blessed. Isaac Rojas, thank you very much, man. Mr. CT, what's up, man? Member, thank you, bro. What's good, Tubby? My boy Tubby in the house. Young DB 94. Diablo and Hobbs aren't major losses. I agree. I think like I've said before, young DB 94, that I think that Chin is more adequate for the role that Nate Hobbs had, and he could probably do it in a better role, stopping the run, covering some running backs or whatever. But he has a hard time doing that. Real talk, Raider Nation, what's good, fellas? How you doing, bro? OG Raider 805, what's up? Raider Goon always in here, man. Thank you for watching me. Edgar Sosa, what's up? Michael Guerrero, salute to the panel. He's talking good right now, man, but he'll probably get at me in a little bit. Desert Raider, what's up, man? Desert Raider has a good problem. I mean, a good question. I sense we wanted to get the Triple G show going, Michael. So you see it. Check it out. Raider Paul, Desert seriously. What do he say, bro? Paul, don't start messing with the chat already. So I mentioned that question, Gabe, that we have a plan, and these guys are going in there with something on their mind. So what do you think? A prediction, because we don't know, but is it what you thought it was going to be? Did you think that you had a suspicion that we would lose these guys, but
Yeah.
if it did happen, then what do you think their plan is, or just give me like a scenario or hypothesis in your mind and say, hey, this is what it's headed towards. You know,
Where
you
I
can make
think
this.
we're heading towards right now, like
Yeah,
what we have left and
so,
with what's on the board.
yeah.
Well, like shit, right now, shit. I'm hoping because I do have confidence in this like the this regime, like well more Pete than Spytech because
Oh,
I know Spytech has been around, you know what I mean? But I like that shit. It's just I have more confidence right now in Pete, try to get, but it's still right now. I'm like my impatient is still going to be it's growing by the minute just because it's like you know what I mean. Like every day goes by, bro. Like there's top players going off the board or Not even just top players. There's some guys that can help this team out, and they're not going for that expensive in other spots either. You know what I mean? So it's like it's just I don't know what's going on with with in the off season, but it looks like it's going towards maybe we're gonna get some depth at some point because there's still a lot of money. I'm not a lot of money, but I think there's still a lot of money to be able to be open up, and with the money that we have still available to be able to do some moves. You know what I mean? But damn, bro, like it's just looking very coupon-ish like last year, bro. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna settle for these leftovers, and it's just I'm not I'm liking it, and we're going to have to depend on coaching a lot. We're gonna have to hope that with all the like I understand, when people talk about Pete Carroll, right? I mean, when people talk about AP that he wasn't a good coach last year and everything like that, but there was plenty of coaches with coaching experience on this, fucking coaching staff last year. So
Mhm.
it's like it's not like they were in void of coaching, bro. Like they were maybe in void of a good head coach, but they weren't in void of coaching. You know what I mean? So it's like, are they gonna make up that much to where they're expecting the Eichenbergs, the Luke Mastersons, the what I mean, the Trey Taylors and all of that to play out of their mind? Is because that's what we're hoping on. We're hoping on those guys to play because as of right now we have no depth. We have like we're counting on our defensive line to be the best of the best when what I mean, they have limited time with each other. They have injury questions with them. You know what I mean? It's like we're still I think we're still ways away on the defensive side. Now the Geno pick I like that's going to help us out on the offensive side a lot. You know what I mean? The Geno pick is going to help us
That's
out a
good
lot, but
picking.
once again, that's not a free agency move. We went out and traded for him. You know what I mean? So it's like I understand the addition part. That's great. You know what I mean, for this team because Gino is I think a big you know what I mean upgrade from AOC. That's for sure, AOC or Minshew. But we're still ways away on the defense, bro. Again, you know what I mean. We're going to be hoping that one side of the ball can carry the other side of the ball. You know what I mean? Where we can be doing ourselves some favors and just let's get to it, man. We gotta start making some moves, man.
Raider Paul, free agency ain't over and the draft hasn't started and we haven't done anything. Gabe, it's because you want us to get these big names and spend all this
I don't
money
want
on
big
some
names.
cap
Have I said
like we
anybody?
always do.
When have I said like go get these big names? I haven't even wanted a big name. I want people to complement the guys that we've already gotten. No more
He
fucking
thinks
not
we do.
one time. I've said that shit plenty of times. People aren't listening, I guess, because they just want to listen to what they want to hear, or they're
Yeah.
part of the narrative that they want to be so happy with what we've gotten already that like they want to make up arguments for me now. You know what I mean? So it's like no, you know what I mean. I said it plenty of times and I said it clear.
We look for talent wants to play here
Need
without
guys to
overpaying, get more.
complement these guys.
You said pay and get more players talent. You get talented players, you got to pay more, bro. We're just getting like we've been saying. What happened to all this? Always a lateral movement, and then you guys are happy with that. Did you guys listen to me and say that ain't good? Lateral movements ain't good because we only won 4 games with those players that we cherish
Exactly.
so much. You know what I mean? We cherish those players so much. We only won 4 games. No matter what excuses you put for them, you
Oh,
know
okay. I like this. I like this.
what do you got?
Okay. We just signed Raheem Mostert for 1 year deal.
Oh,
Cool.
running back. There we go. That is
I
that
like that.
1 year con. See,
A
that's not a
move.
big name, but
That's a
it's
move. See, that's not a big
speed. You got
name, and I'm happy about it. That's not a big name.
speed.
But I like that. That's a hole. That's a hole that we need.
You get one of these good
But we
guys in the
still need
draft.
to make more, bro. Like especially on the defensive side. I like the offensive side already, especially with this move. Now I would like them to fucking focus more on the defense because okay, we got somebody adequate. Maybe I mean, obviously, I think we can. The best thing would probably be right now to probably add like if oh shit, if we can add Mekhi Becton, I think we're great on the offensive side because we can go out and still draft some other pieces that we probably need. You know what I mean? That then I won't need to worry about the offensive side because I think that like the offensive side can still be even upgraded a little bit more through the draft. But I'll be
I
content with what we've
love
gotten
Mostert.
through free agency. But
I love
in on the
Mostert.
defensive side, we're still far off. We're far off on the defensive side. We have a good defensive line, a good starting front, but we have no depth at the defensive line because John Jenkins is up for contract again. You know what I mean? We still haven't re-signed Clavion Chason. You know what I mean? We're counting like a lot of people want to talk shit about. You know what I mean? When like I'm talking about depth, you know what I mean? Everybody wants to talk a shit about Tyree Wilson, but when I bring up depth, they're gonna say, "Oh, we got Tyree Wilson to back him up, though, right?" Like,
Exactly,
like then we
exactly. Don't make
then
sense.
we have depth. Then we have depth, but when I want to bring him up, he's worth shit. So it's like we still have no depth at the defensive line. We have no linebackers. I mean, the corners, I'm not too down on because I like JB's improvement last year. I've always liked Jack Jones. You know what I mean? Stokes, I think he could be. He had the same type of production from with like Hobbs. You know, last year, like based on their production. But you know what I mean? His question is the same type of question with Hobbs. Like, can he stay healthy? Which last year he kind of proved he played 17 games. So I'm not really down on Stokes. But the other parts, we still have no guy that could cover in the backfield at safety. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just like we still have a lot. We still have gaping hole. That's a positive. People are gonna talk shit about that. We still have a lot of big things to fill in fucking on the defensive side.
Mhm. I really, really dig the Mostert. I dig Mostert. Tough dude. Got started getting hurt. Really, we ain't never had that type speed on as a running back. We never had that type speed. This dude's like
He can hit the outside and hit it.
he
Like
can
he
hit the
can hit
outside and go, bro. He can hit the outside
go.
and go. We've seen it. He just gets injured. The
He's like
running backs
low
we
four
get
three.
victim.
He's like in the low 4.3 speeds and shit like that. So
He's
he's
one of the
fast. He's a
fastest
track
guys in the
guy.
NFL, bro.
The track guy. You know what I mean? He's fast. And
Like
he's effective, bro. Like he's not just fast. Like that's what something's like.
he
Sometimes
bangs
people will
too.
be
He
like,
bangs too.
we gotta stop going after these just fast guys or some these just. He's not just fast. He can he can ball.
We get another one. See that's not a lateral movement on what we had there. That's
From what we have.
better than what we had. All five, six of them. He's better than Sincere McCormick. He's better
And he's
than
better than
Madison.
any running back that we had. Like people want to, if people
Yeah,
want to bring up Madison, Madison's probably the closest thing that's probably production wise, but not even
yeah.
him. He's always been a backup. Madison's always been a
He's a,
backup. Mostert has started in this league, dog, and actually balled out.
he's been 1,000 yard rusher, I
Yeah,
believe, before they got that really really fast the new one that he got hurt his first year.
that work.
Fantasy.
I like this move. I like that
League.
move.
I had Mozart every year in fantasy, and he scores me points. But a good positive move for the Raiders right there offensively. Now maybe we could top that and get ourselves a lineman that I haven't
Linebacker,
seen. I haven't seen a lot of people are saying get Becton, get Becton, but I haven't seen anything that the Raiders are maybe
no, they're
we
not
didn't know he
tied
was
to it.
talking to Mostert. We didn't know he was talking to Mostert. So hey,
No, that's the one thing I said yesterday. I think they're keeping. I think I do like that they're keeping everything close to the chest. It's just
mm,
it's more my impatience with it, dog. Like because I'm like every time there's a move, it's not that I don't like it. It's just that I'm impatient about because there's so many guys coming off the board that it's like you're like impatient because damn, fuck, that could have been a guy. That could have been a guy to help out this team. That could yeah, they're signing for big money, but there is some smaller moves that could have helped this team out too. So it's like let's just I just want to like this one was a good one though. This one was a good one. I like this one.
I like Mostert. So how do people feel about that? Are we in the same as me and Gabe? Positive signing of Mostert, Raheem Mostert is a touchdown machine in the NFL 2000. Yeah, he scores a lot of touchdowns. So what does that mean? Red zone efficiency. What was the Raiders almost last at? red zone efficient. We got a running back that can get in there, and I know he can. With it doesn't matter if a guy misses a tackle or not. Mostart's strong enough to get in there. He keeps his legs
Look at
moving. That's the way he runs.
my only argument is this, like, people can see it. People can see, like, there's these guys available in free agency. CJ Mosley one, you know what I mean? Another guy, Devin
Mm-hmm.
White, you know what I mean? I know that guy's been linked a lot of times here, and Gravy doesn't like when they're linked a lot of times and he just feels like they're using the Raiders. But what I'm saying is that
Yeah.
you guys see the names out there that are available, right? That we can go get that could possibly help this team too. Like, it's not that it's a void of names from out there. You know what I mean? It's just I just want to see the move. That's all I want to see. Like, that would be great. Now we could add a CJ Mosley or a Devin White, like if he actually comes. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm just saying we can still be making moves, and that's all I'm mostly worried about, bro.
Myra,
And
what's
this
up,
was a good one though.
man? How
A
you
good start to
doing,
this
girl?
Thursday. That was a good start to this Thursday, at least. That's a good one.
Yeah, I feel good. I feel good today. I was watching these guys on last night, Gabe, and I was pumped to a little bit about the positivity, but I haven't talked about the linebacker yet. But I did a little bit that he's a liability in coverage a little bit, but um, this makes me feel a lot better. I'm gonna be happy that we got Mostert. That's gonna be people can say 1 year, but he if Mozart has a good year, I'm not going to be surprised. And then that means we're going to he's starting already. The boy's going to
I just
start
don't
already
think
with that.
like this makes it a little bit more easier to like say like make me be like, because yesterday, like if you asked me yesterday, I would have been like, I'm okay with taking Genty at 6. Now I'm like, okay, now we
You don't
can
need
wait
to.
for one of these other linebackers,
Okay,
one of
what's
these
our
other running backs.
plan now, bro? What's our
Now we can
plan now,
wait
big
for
brother?
another. Now we can wait for another running back later. You know what I mean? Like the other ones that I do still believe there's only one great running back in this draft, but with the addition of Mostert, it kind of relieves that one top end guy that you need. You know what I mean? Now you can go for like an Omarion Hampton maybe in the second round, or you know what I mean, possibly one of those Trey Henderson or even Judkins, or you know what I mean, just
Yeah.
possibly those guys. Now I'm more comfortable like saying that. Now I'm more comfortable in saying like, okay, yeah, now it's probably a reach if the Raiders go for Genty at 6, because we have something that actually
Yep.
adequate. That's adequate back there. You know what I mean? That's at least a little bit
Over.
adequate. That doesn't take me off the fact that we still need probably another running back, because
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Mostert is a little older. You know what I mean. Also, we can't bank everything on him. He also
He's
has some
banged up.
injury issues. He also has some injury issues too. So it's like, but it makes it easier to go like to be like, because a lot of people were starting to connect Genty to the Raiders, right? That was a big talk around the like yesterday. Obviously, I heard that shit a lot the last couple of days. You know what I mean? The people were starting to say that, oh, Genty's not passing. Genty's not getting past 6. You know what I mean? Like if he
Yeah.
doesn't go before that, Genty's not getting past 6. So it's like now I think people could be like, okay, yeah, now we can be like, okay, we could probably go a little bit later and get somebody else. And
Yeah, I
still,
see. I see that notion that we were saying, bro. That Javon Walker kid could be at 6, bro. Linebacker, big. That's the biggest hole we got besides, I think, safety right now is linebackers. Get that young boy in there, young strong boy from Georgia. Mm.
yeah, I just
Is
like there's
that
a
is
lot of
that
running backs too that we can go get now get. Like shit, I'll
running
be
backs?
cool
We,
with
we
Trey
have an
Henderson
option
now.
now.
Trey
We have an
Henderson in the
option
third,
now
fourth round, that
later.
should be cool. Him and Mostert, that's kind of like a Trey Henderson's that fast fucking guy that you can get. Like you pair him up like what they've done with A Chain in fucking in Miami. You know what I mean? The fast guy and then well obviously both of them are fast, but you have just both. You have two guys that can hit home runs out there at any time.
Oh, but boy, talking down on Mostar. You don't like the move. He said he's a backup now. Yeah, he's a backup. He was a backup for a way better young running back in Miami. I'll
Better than
take that
anything we
weight.
have.
Look at what
Better
we
than we
got,
had
bro.
anything
Dead piece.
currently.
He's
So
a dead piece for who? Dead piece for who?
we need depth
Real
pieces
talk.
though. We need depth. We need depth. We
He's
need
not a
that's
dead
that's
piece.
fine.
He's starting.
But no,
He started already.
either way, like it's like we need depth. We need that plenty. We need plenty of that, dog, because we've seen how many players go down. We've seen how much we need that.
Wow. These guys don't like it. I
They
had
liked all the
Raheem
other
as a
ones.
running back.
They love Landon Roberts, which is also a deadbeat, but they don't like Mostert, who's actually fucking been by. Like it's crazy.
What's up to my girl? What's up to my ladies? Myra G. What's up? The tailgate legend and Holly Tanner. What's up, Holly? Man, thank you for
He
being
hasn't
here.
always been
Good
a
to see you.
backup though, Mike. He always has been a backup. When he went to Miami, he was a starter at San Francisco. That's when he fucking balled out.
That's why he got that big contract.
And before there were the
After he-
before, and when he went to Miami, he became the starter there until A-Chain got there.
yeah, and then he had that dual threat, and then that coach really didn't. But with the intention, of Chip, he'll work. We got to look at the blend of that. Mozart is a RPO type guy with his speed on the outside. That's what you want to do. You want to beat guys to the perimeter if you do that.
Starter
And
by
then
injuries.
Mozart
I
like that.
know if he was a start, he became the starter by injury with San Francisco. But if you want to say 1,300 or 1,400 yards, I think that was rushing that year. Or I'm probably even lowballing him because I'm pretty sure he had close to probably 1,500 yards that year with Frisco. So it's like if you have 1,500 yards coming off an injury, then that's cool. And then if you can get a starting role with the Dolphins, he wasn't by injury with the Dolphins. He got that deal with the Dolphins because of the production he did with the 49ers.
Man, he's 32 is old. For running back wise, that dude, he's fast. At 32, he's fast. He's faster than many running backs. We think Saquon's fast. I know Mozart's faster than him. Dude
Bro,
ran
he's a
four.
track guy, bro. He's a
He's
track
a
guy. He's
track.
not
He's
like
fast, dude.
he's not that those guys stay fast.
Yeah, he'll slow down, bro. You know how old you are. You were gonna
Oh,
notice
true.
that
Okay,
DJ
yeah, no, I feel you now. I feel you on that one. Yeah, he doesn't need a lot of touches because when he touches the ball, he knows what to
does shit.
do.
He does shit. Yeah, take him 30, 35 freaking carries to get going. You know what I mean? And that would get you killed. But 15 carries, he'll get 100 yards if he gets opportunities to get big plays. He'll do that. I'm happy with it. I'm happy
I
with it.
like it. Now, what's the numbers? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not that expensive. I know it's not because they're not. They don't look like they're out here. I don't think they're going to all of a sudden break the bank for this guy when they've been having all these contracts that they have. You know what I mean? These contracts that they've been signing, I'm pretty sure they're not going to break the bank for Raheem Mostert. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure it's going to be a nice contract too, where it's a value move. You know what I mean? It's another value move.
A
But
value
I
move,
want to
but
see
you're getting
more
a
of
good
these.
player.
I just want to see more of these.
You're getting a good player though. You know what I mean? It's not
Oh
it's
yeah,
not a
yeah.
name. Well, we think Mostert's a big name. He's not, but it's a
2 years,
good.
12 million, 6 million a year. So six
I
million a
know that
year.
he's a good. But it is.
Well, Mike said 2 years, 12 mil. So that's like 6 mil. Is it up to 12 mil or yeah? I mean, 12 mil is cool. Still, I mean, okay, Raheem. We needed a running back. I mean, I see
Yeah,
some running backs going for like 4 or 5, but I guess
he
1 year,
he,
two
he
point
does
one
shit, bro.
million. Wait. B Wayne saying 1 year, 2.1 million. Yeah, no, if it's that's the deal. I love it. B Wayne, if that's the deal, I love it. Like the 2 years, 12 million, I was still like, I see guys going for 3, 4 million. I don't know if I like that deal, but 1 year, 2.1 million, that's nice.
Myra, what's up with you? You can't get dirty like that in my show. Bro. Can't get dirty like that, girl. RJ Raider podcast. What's up? How you doing, bro?
Yeah, I know that
Night
two
out.
people
What's
said
up?
1 year. Miguel said 2 year, 1 year,
One
two
year, two
million. I
million.
like that deal. All these are proven
Miguel.
deals though. Like they're all proven deals. You know what I mean? Like and it's like,
Most are don't need to prove nothing to me.
but what I'm saying is they're all 1 year, 2 year at the max. That's all we signed. We haven't signed anybody for longer than that.
Mike was making most start. We were gonna start talking shit 1 year, 2 million, 12 million. We're gonna get pissed.
Oh,
That was a
no, he
fuck
said
that.
2 years. He said 2 years, 12. I think that was
Oh
still too much.
yeah. I like the move. The trade
1 year,
McCaffrey.
two million.
I don't
1 year, 2 million. That's cool. I'm good with that.
Chip Kelly's getting involved in this offense. That's a Chip Kelly dude. I wonder what we do as far as offensive. Because we've been talking about the defense, losing people on defense. Legit already, bro. Andrew James, Andre James, and
True. That's what I don't like about these deals. Next year we'll be in the same spot, having to
maybe
re-sign or sign a bunch of guys. You know what I mean? In free agency again.
Andre James gone and Minshew gone.
And
Legit
probably for
gone.
more expensive next year. Because if they do ball out like people are thinking, next year they're going to come way more expensive.
I thought we were gonna get a bunch of money, bro. I was hearing on the TV that it's only gonna be like 5 million for both of them, McCaffrey and Minshew and Andre James.
Oh, yeah. Andre James only opens up like $1 million, like a little bit more than $1 million.
And Minshew too. He has a
We're
whole
taking
year
cap hits.
left.
We're taking cap hits. We're taking big cap hits on them. But
Oh, okay.
but they open up roster spots, which that'd be understandable if we were filling those fucking roster spots.
We got to fill them now. I hope we do that. But a big move, big move. You guys are just coming in. I knew people are coming in the chat. Hey, subscribe to Raider Nation Live. I got Raider Gabe, my co-host with me. Raider Gabe 420. Sub to his show or his channel. You got Coach Gravy, that's myself. And what up, low, man? The DJ's over there working, sniffing paint. So he said he might pop in. So we might get the three of us and see what's up.
I'm just trying to keep
Where
perspective into this year. I understand the draft. We could build through the draft still. I have faith in Pete and them will build through the draft. They'll have good. They'll get some good players in here, but that's why I want to put in perspective this year. They're signing a bunch of 1-year deals. They're gonna get a bunch of younger guys. I mean, let's put in perspective. If that's what we're doing, what I've been talking about, that's exactly what they are. It's not win now. That's not win now. That's build for the future. That's not win
no,
now, and they're trying to sell. A lot of people are trying to sell that. Oh, Pete don't have time. It's win now. You know what I mean? And that's all I'm trying to say. Like, let's keep it into perspective. Let's not expect that we're gonna win now because the moves that we're making are a bunch of, as of right now, the moves that we're making are a bunch of 1-year deals. We're gonna be in the same spot next year, and we're hoping on that we could draft well. And somebody said yesterday in the chat, you hit 4 out of 10 picks, which is 40%. That's a great draft.
people will say you're genius.
We have a great draft and have 4 good picks, right? That's still not going to cover what the holes that we need for this year. That's what I'm trying to put into perspective this year. Let's keep that shit into check because we're not going to win this year if this is the thing that continues. That's not win now mentality. This is not telling me win now. This is telling me building for the future. Which if that's what you're selling, okay, cool. That's cool. But don't tell me that they're trying to win now. Then
we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out, bro. What these guys are doing, and because I'm not depending, and unless our number 1 pick is through the roof, or number 2 pick is through the roof, then there is some surprises in the draft. But are they with our team? And I'm not the way we're doing this free agency is concerning, but the win now mentality that we were saying, hey, Pete's not here for the long run and all this and that he wants to do now. There's only a certain amount of things. I'm sure they're talking to guys, Gabe, and you know that. They're talking to all these guys. They're just not getting them.
Sure.
So,
that's why I keep saying they want to. That's why I keep saying as of now until I see those moves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just, we're not hearing. We could hear every time we're trying to talk to people. We probably would be satisfied with it. We'll probably say, "Yeah, they're trying to get that Bond kid. Yeah, we're trying to get a tackle. Yeah, we're trying to get guards and offensive line. We're probably involved in everything. It's just that they don't come our way, and we're bashing them for it. But it's just the people that we get, we're not happy with because we're in the nation. We're satisfied with these lateral moves, and to me, laterally means it's the same thing. And if I'm wrong with it, let me know. But we can't be impressed what we've done so far. As far as I'm not talking about the people that we picked up or that are on our own team, but the acquisitions that we picked up from other teams, we can't say that we're happy.
Free agency alone. I would say free agency. I like the pickups. Like, Alex Kappa was trash last year, but we needed a guard. We needed some depth there. You know what I mean? I like getting Gino to trading for Gino. I like that move. You know what I mean? Resigning our guys. I like those moves. You know what I mean? Butler and Kuntz. But the free agency moves have not been. They've
not
been
the par what we want.
like you said, they've been lateral at best. At
Yeah,
best.
yeah. And I don't think laterally. And I asked my wife, bro. I'm talking to my wife. I go, babe, you know what a lateral movement is? She goes, yeah, the same thing. It's the same shit. And I go, am I right about that? Am I right that we're cool with the same thing? I go, I don't want the same thing. I'm bitching on. I tell her I'm bitching on. We talk about the show sometimes, and she watches it, and she said, yeah, if they're happy about excited, they're probably. She told me she's probably excited that they're just new people, and then we're satisfied that we replaced this guy with this guy, so and it's cheaper,
I just
but it's not
it's
it's
crazy
not
though.
the
Like
same
every time I
player, bro.
ask, but every time I ask, though, it's like the only thing that the rebuttal is like, because nobody could actually definitively tell me that any of these guys that we got are better than the guys that we had. The whole argument, and I get it. I've been talking about this so much. Like I get it, dog. Like it's like the money. The money part is the great part about it. The value. I like that shit. You know what I mean? That's the part that I like about it. The value. But that's the only part where it makes sense. The value, because as far as getting better, like player wise, it's you know what I mean. Nobody has been able to tell me that these guys are definitively better than the guys that they're supposedly replacing.
Aaron, you pushing it, bro. Don't do that. Don't be like that. I don't
That's
know if
cool.
you
No, that's
misspelled
cool. I
something,
mean,
but don't.
that's cool. I mean, but if it's all right, man. I mean, that's their
I know if
opinion,
you
I guess.
misspelling shit,
Still a
but
bitch.
have
I mean,
some.
he's still a little
You gotta
fucking
have some.
bitch. You know what I mean? But it's all right. I mean, he wouldn't say
You
that to
gotta
my
have some
face. I'll
respect.
fucking beat the shit out of him. But it's okay.
Saw some idiot had us trading up to get Ted at 4. I'd rather trade back for a Marion Hampton or a DB. That's your kin right there, bro. So what you think? What you think about that? Get Omari and Hampton.
Or
I don't think we're gonna.
trading
Some
up
he
for
saw some
Marion
idiot
Hampton.
had us at to get that receiver at 4. I
Oh, Titora
he
McMillan. Hell no.
yeah, he said it, but he would rather trade back and draft Omari and Hampton and a DB
I would do
with that
that.
other pick.
I would do that.
Omari
I
Hampton's
wouldn't
that
mind
type
that.
guy.
I wouldn't mind that. You know what I mean? If we're definitely not going quarterback or anything like that, because you know what I mean. I'm still always going to be on that. You know what I mean? We still need one of those young guys. But it's like if we do that, I mean, and we're able to come up with those type of guys, you know what I mean, from that trade, hell yeah. That makes the trade a lot better, of course. That makes the trade, good. But if we trade back and we end up getting like, somebody and reaching again, then you know what I mean, we could be on that same train that we are always, you know what I mean, as the Raiders being the Raiders, making Raider moves, drafting fucking Shalik
Mhm.
Calhoun, drafting fucking, Cleveland Farrell, drafting fucking, like drafting those Alex Leatherwood, like it's
Calhoun, I
just,
heard that shit a lot.
you know what I
I
mean?
heard
So
that
it's
shit.
like, it's just, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we trade back for those type guys, then yeah, these fucking, what the fuck did we trade back for? You know what I mean? But if we trade back and we're still able to get those type of guys, like the value like that, then hell yeah, I'm on board for trading back.
Exactly. That's the way I think, Gabe. I want to stay at 6 because I know we're going to get a good player. There's plenty of good players that'll be at 6 that'll probably fill holes for us or make us better. There's somebody there for the defensive line. I think you do that right away, but we need linebackers right now. And then I'm stuck on that. We haven't made we haven't made a significant push or even talked about. We're saying CJ, let's get CJ because he's available. We're saying
True,
all
Miguel.
these because he's
True.
available,
We did.
but there's no
Definitely.
signs. There are no signs of that we're in the mix for that. And Miguel, we got better at QB and running back just today. Yeah, yeah. I think they're fine tuning or the guaranteed money or something like that. But after tomorrow,
Defense.
I'm gonna start getting worried about Gino's contract. After tomorrow or the
Rod,
weekend, I let
Rod,
the weekend go
Rod,
through.
you don't
Start
know
being
who
worried
Raheem
about
Mostert is, Rod? Raheem. I mean, I understand, bro. You're a Raider
Probably,
fan. You just say fuck everybody else. Yeah, I understand shit. Fuck, you say fuck everybody else, but Raheem Mostert's a baller, man. He's balled in this league. He's he's fast. He's a fast running back. He hit the outside. I mean, he could catch. He could catch out of the backfield. So good screen type of guy. You know what I mean? He could turn the screen a fucking little two-yard screen into a touchdown. So yeah, he's
80 yard. Yeah, he's that fast, bro. He's that quick. We
yeah.
just got to
So
open it up for him. We open it up for him, and he'll get there. He'll do it. I have confidence in that. I've seen him for years do that. He went to San Francisco, then went to
injury pro.
Miami.
Yes,
Got
you are
he
right,
gets hurt.
Michael.
Well, running back don't though. We're gonna start seeing these Gibbs and these Bijons start getting banged up as much as they give them
No,
the
that's
ball.
exactly why that it makes more sense now. Like, damn, you pair him up with one of these fucking rookie ones. Damn, that'll be a good tandem.
He's not. He wasn't never questioned to be a 2.0. You know what I mean? He's not like that. He's Mostert is Mostert. He's a back that fits what we're gonna do, and I know you will. We need to get some guys like that. We don't need thunder, fucking lightning, and that's old shit. Don't do that no more. Some teams do, but they don't win.
I mean, we could
Detroit
go
does
that
it.
route because
They
I mean,
win.
if you want to go that route, because there's guys that can do that. Like if you want to go out and get like, you know what I mean, instead of a Trey
Oh,
Henderson, you get a little bit, I think,
damn.
stronger guy like a Judkins. Like you say, you go get a Judkins or whatever. Like probably could run in between the tackles
Bigger. Yeah, he's
is
big.
rated for a little bit more running in between the tackles a little bit more. Then I understand that too, but get guys that are not just one dimensional. You know what I mean? Judkins can run in between the tackles and Mostert's not known for that, but Jurkins can still do other things. You know what I mean? It's not like he's just one dimensional, like a guy that you're just gonna run for, in between the tackles because he's big. Like no, I just there's plenty, and I like that this class has a lot of those type of guys that they're not a lot of one dimensional guys. A lot of these guys are running back.
Mm.
Most of them, like
They can
even
do different
Genty.
things, bro.
I know people will try to point at Genty not being a dual guy because all he did was run the ball this year. But if they try
Oh
to
yeah,
look back at their last year, if they look back at last year, he had 800 yards receiving. You know what I mean? So it's like
he's all around.
people tend to forget that, but he tried to go for a record this year. He tried to go for a record rushing this year. You know what I mean? And he got damn close to it. You know
Rushing.
what I mean? And just proved how good I think that he's that good. He was also, if people go back to the year before, he was a very, very good catching the ball.
In the
But Genty, I
in the
think, is
near
a really
future, there's going to be a running back that's going to get 1,000 in both. I don't know if it's been done yet, but there's going to be a running back because the way offenses are now, there's going to be somebody
Charlie
that gets
Garner
1,000.
did it.
Oh,
Fucking
did they? It's been done in college, 1,000
and
yards receiving
it
in one
was
season.
Charlie. I think only Charlie and fucking Marshall Falk did it. If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah, I know
those are the
Marshall
only two I
Falk
remember.
did it.
Those are the only two I
I
remember.
seen Marshall Falk do that shit. I seen Marshall Falk do that shit. He tore Fresno State every time. 4 years, 4 fucking years he did that. But I like
I
that
think
move.
what's
It's a
another
positive
guy that
move.
got close is McCaffrey. He's gotten close.
Yeah, he was the way they were running things over there. Most starters a 10% upgrade when the Raiders currently have. He busted up though, according to the bullshit stats. He has made 88% chance of getting hurt this season. Where you get that from, GL Max? Already? You guys are already breaking this dude down?
But that's why you pair him up with somebody else, so you don't have to. Like
He's
Miguel
somebody
said earlier,
else.
that's why you pair him out with somebody else. So because he's very effective even if he has limited touches, and that's probably where you
You
want him
open
most
up
at
for
anyway.
him. If you open it up for him inside, which we should do, then he's gone. He gonna shake the linebacker. He gonna shake the DBs. He gone. That's that. That's
SoCal, I'm glad you said it. SoCal, I'm glad you said it because if I say it, I'm a USC homer, so I don't want to say that.
where
You
yeah.
know. Well, Woody Marks could be a good running back for later on in these rounds. Dog. That dude's a good fucking running back.
Nah,
He could catch
trash,
the ball. He could run the ball. I mean, he rushed for over 1,000. He caught for a bunch of
trash.
yards. Like he's good.
He better. He's a USC running back. You be disrespecting USC if you didn't run for 1,000 yards. Look who you're up
He was
against.
good. I mean, he's Auburn too. He was an Auburn back. He was at the SEC too before too. So he played in the SEC and the Big Ten, two best conferences in college football. You know what I mean? So I like Woody Marks.
What about that other
Fucking
guy that got hurt? What about the other
I
guy
like
that got
Marks.
hurt and came back?
Ooh, for USC.
Yeah, what about the other guy?
Well, Woody Marks was the main back this year for sure.
I thought somebody got hurt and then he broke his leg the year before and he came back or something like that.
No, Woody Marks transferred from Auburn to USC this last year.
Oh, so he's not really from USC. All right,
No,
I get
he
it.
was at Auburn. That's what I'm saying. He played at the SEC, played in the SEC and the Big Ten. So it's like he played at both big conferences. So it's not like they said like
Wasn't good enough. He wasn't good enough for those, so he just settled for USC and bombed with USC. Took over USC. He
nah
wasn't good
Auburn.
enough to be in those. He wasn't good enough to be in the SEC running back, so he went to USC. That's what usually happens, bro. The best players that money could buy USC, and then they flourish, and then
I mean,
the USC fans take
Who
credit
won
for that.
what conference won the championship the last 2 years?
I forgot. Sorry ass conference.
oh, the team the conference that USC is in, the best conference in
But
in
it
football.
wasn't USC though. It
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
USC.
Okay. The best conference in football. Okay.
Colorado would have whooped USC, bro. Shaneer
The
Sanders would have
best
whooped
conference
USC.
in football. The Big Ten.
Now, 1
The
year
big
in, now.
since USC and those teams joined them, right? The last 2
Oregon would
years they're the
smack
best,
you.
right? Since they
Oregon would have
joined.
Oregon would have dropped
Since they
50 on
joined.
the USC. Oregon would have dropped 50 on USC, bro.
Man,
Scatterbo would have got 300 against USC, bro.
his team don't even play in the SEC, and he's picking up the SEC.
Scatterbo would have got 300, bro. He would have been the number one pick for the Raiders.
Michigan won the year they got caught cheating.
Back in the old.
Come on, Gabe. Are we really going back to cheating?
Fresno State's in the Pac-10. Fresno State's in the
I just
Pac-12 now, bro.
I love to talk shit about the Patriots, but isn't our motto if we're not cheating, we're not trying? Isn't that the fucking shit that fucking John Madden said? Isn't that our motto that's been here since the fucking 70s?
What cheating? How we cheating? We're doing what?
No, but that's the
USC?
motto. That's been the motto. That's been the motto for years. If we're not cheating, we're not trying, right?
Exactly. That's what I think. But you don't cheat at a certain extent. Like you don't do like, but you there's cheating going on in the NFL and football all the time, without a doubt. Without a doubt. What could lead to turn stupid?
It's like every team, I'm guaranteeing you, every single team pushes that line, bro. Like it's until they get caught. That's it.
But we get caught.
Exactly. We just gotta be better at it. That's it. We just gotta be fucking better at it.
Mike Guerrero wants a DB at 6. But a lot of people are saying that we're moving down, bro. Is this guy that way? Pete Carroll moves down a lot in drafts. Picks players. Raiders won't videotape it or stealing signs. They probably steal signs. They probably don't videotape shit. But they try to get away with as much as they can. All them teams do.
Oh, yeah, man. I love my Raiders, man. But that's been the model for years, man. So that's why I just don't bring that part up. Like I just be like, fuck, we've been trying or doing that shit. We've actually made it we made it public. You know, if we ain't cheating, we ain't trying. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like that's why I don't really ever go that route of like fucking doing a team that's done that. Like, I guess, I mean, shit. Like that's why, like, I understand the outrage with the Astros, with the Dodgers and shit like that, and they were caught. The only thing that I with the Astros, with the Dodgers was like, damn, they got caught and didn't face no consequences, really. You know what I mean? It's like, if you get caught, that's when you should be fucked over, you know? But I guess it is what it is.
They won a World Series doing that, right?
Yeah, I mean, but it is what it is. They didn't take it back. So what good does it do to complain anyway? What good does it do? They didn't take the World Series away. So what good does it do to complain?
They said They didn't
They're
do
still
that. They
World
can
Series
take it
champions,
back.
right?
They couldn't prove it. Did they prove it that they were doing that?
No, it's just
You got to be able
no.
to. You got to be able
There
to
was
prove
there's
it.
actually no. There's actually people got suspended. People got fired. People got fired because of
Oh
that shit.
yeah.
They lost draft picks and all that shit. But what does that really matter if you know what I mean? Like we lost the fucking World Series. We ain't getting that back. So at the end of the day, it's what are we complaining about? You know what I mean? They ain't taking the actual thing we're complaining about back. So
Well, that's our update on the Houston Astros winning the World Series. SEC has been overrated for big play games all year. Then they play in the Southern Alabama and Utah State to win by 60.
for reals.
I'm just a
They play
USC
play
fan. That sounds like a
Appalachian. They
USC
play
fan.
Appalachian State. They play like Appalachians or like Southern Alabama or something like that, Methodist Church or something like that, and they
They
fucking beat
gotta
them.
they gotta
And
get
then
those guys
they
money, bro.
and then
Those
they
little
go
schools need
and then they go
money.
to the playoff and lose to Big Ten teams.
Big Ten's a good conference.
Best conference.
USC, if USC was in the SEC, they'll be last, bro. They'll be hanging around with
Oh,
Vanderbilt and shit like that. If they could beat Vanderbilt, if they could beat Vanderbilt.
oh, gravy, yeah. Oh, shit.
Woody, what's his name, should be a good pick in the 7th
I
round.
like
Let's
it.
go.
Okay.
Let's go. He should have stayed in the SEC. Probably would have been a top 5 pick.
No, it's
The
cool.
reason
I
why,
like
the
the. I
reason
like
why
the.
the
Who?
so far the Raiders have a good
Reason
free
why he's the
agency
lowest
campaign.
slow.
I see them
He's slower.
building around the coaching scheme and the defense and slowly building up players in the draft on offense. Gio, that's a positive thought, man. I'm glad you're feeling that way. I want to feel that way, but I'm kind of negative on the defense side. I like what they do offensively. I like Kappa. Definitely like Gino. But I like what picked up Mostert.
I just hope Kappa don't play
And
like last year. Though. He regressed last year.
he regressed last year, but I like the pickup because he's better. He's a quality depth piece than Parham. And Parham, I'm stuck on Parham not playing well, but I'll give him. I'm still gonna give him a chance.
Seen a lot of people saying Kappa crappa. Kappa is
I don't
crappa.
like them, but they're all lateral movements, all cool with this bullshit we got defensively. Huh?
Yeah,
We didn't get another
pick and
Spillane.
choose.
We didn't
Pick
get
and
another
choose.
Spillane. You guys
No,
are
but the
looking at
thing is, you know
highlights.
why it is though. You know why it is though. Like if we would have had a guard that was okay and that went somewhere else and got signed for big money, they would be okay with Kappa. But that's why I keep talking back. I keep reverting back to people are just excited about the money that they signed for. Because as player for player, nobody could tell me that these guys are better than the guys that we lost.
Can't clown on Keppa and be happy about Mostert. Come on. So they're two different. Mostert Pro Bowl quality in a little bit in the past, bro. But maybe a year ago or a year or two ago, Pro Bowl quality right there. Kappa was a Pro Bowler on a
Yeah,
Super Bowl
I don't mind
team.
it. I see I hear people saying that shit about Kappa. Hope he don't play like he did
And
last year because he has. That's why I said last year. I hope he don't play like he did last year because he has been a good guard in this league. You know what I mean? So it's like, and people would be. I think people would love that move if our guard left for say $20 million a year and we signed Kappa for the $6 million or whatever that he signed for. People would love that move because they'd be like, damn, he's almost as good as the guy that left. You know what I mean? He's been a Pro Bowl before. You know, maybe he can get coached up. But they would be talking like that instead of, oh, you know, because Kappa played bad last year and he got signed for $6 million, he's crappa. Like it's just I think people are too focused in on the money they'd sign for and not necessarily looking at the bigger picture. They're and that's why I keep bringing up the word complacent. Like it seems like a lot of people are complacent with what we've already got.
It's not complacency, bro. I think it's just dumbness because they're not realizing that we're getting
I put
better.
it more. I put it a little bit
We
more.
got better. We got better. We got better depth at the guard position. And then what happened when those guys started and then somebody else came in? We sucked. We were worse. So we ought to be. we're bitching that Kappa Crappa, but we got better depth. We got a Pro Bowl caliber type guy, a guy that was successful on 2 teams. Just last year, he didn't have one good year. And we're saying that this guy is a piece of shit. It was a bad pickup. Man, we're trying to rhyme names just because Kappa Crappa. We do that. That's stupid and crazy we are. We don't got other things to do but think about winning and getting our team to up. That it's a good pickup for depth, and then we bitch about depth when they go in the game. That's what we needed. We need depth. He's a depth piece. We can plug him in to start.
I
But
could
we
guarantee
get
you
somebody
people
different.
were fucking when what's his name stepped into the game last year, when Whitehair was stepping into the game, people were like, fuck. I bet you they wish they could have a guy like Kappa
Yeah,
backing him up. You know what I mean? Like fuck.
yeah. I see that Mostert had 300 something yards. When Mostert was hurt, then what's his name was hurt. Then Mostert was
I
hurt.
just hope he don't play like last year. I hope he just picks it
And
up.
we
Because
went,
last year
went
he was
back
not,
and forth. It said he had 327 yards. That's not good, but I bet you his touchdowns were high.
yeah, because I'm
Bet
just
you his
saying because
touchdowns were
Kappa
high.
was not good last year. He's very, very statistically, like looking at it, like yeah, he wasn't good last year. So hopefully he could become, what he was last year. And that's why I keep saying a lot of these guys that we got, we're banking on them being what they were. And that's why I keep saying, even if I like the Kappa, right? Even if I like Kappa and maybe and I believe he could turn around. But a lot of it's still me hoping he could turn it around. And that's what a lot of these guys have in common. Like hoping we're banking on a lot of hope that they could become what they once were, or what they haven't be what were like we're banking on what they were pre-draft, like Stokes. Like he was a first round pick. Maybe he could turn into the guy that everybody thought, like that he hasn't been yet, but that people thought in the beginning. Like we're just hoping on a lot of shit. That's all.
Dude, he had 287 yards the whole season, and he played 12 games. Come on, I don't know about that. I don't know what you're looking at, but maybe it's true. But I like Mostert. He was probably limited last year. He was they were a dual. They were doing dual shit. But Mostart's a good pickup, and I think he'll benefit us. He's better, and Mostert, no matter what he did last year, is better than what we have out there because those guys didn't do nothing. Five
I know you don't
guys
want.
didn't get fuck.
I know you don't
Five
necessarily
guys
want to
didn't
miss
even get 1,000 yards.
4 games, and I know you want to necessarily miss 4 games, but I mean, he played 13 games. I know people are saying his injury history, and he does. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna downplay that part of it either. But played 13 games last year. I mean, that's pretty. I mean, shit. For $2 million, give me 13 games of
Good.
production. Shit.
And we're over here saying we're smart because we're getting these cheap guys. That's a smart move. You get quality running back. That's been a quality running back. Maybe not last year. We're looking at last year. Look at the guys we got rid of. They sucked last year. Our defense was whack last year. And you can't tell me injuries and all this bullshit. I don't want to hear that. We coveted these guys that we lost so much. We only got 4 wins, and our defense was in last place, last or close to last in categories last year. The guys that we love so much, the pissed off that we got rid of. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? We don't have Maury no more. Chan could probably replace him. Lateral move. Oh, we lost Spelling, the face of our defense, and the green dot and all this shit. Maybe they think that this guy from Pittsburgh come down could fucking bust a move on them. Or we get
Nah.
another linebacker. We get a young linebacker in the draft where we don't have to pay as much. You get more players cheaper. I understand that, but you got to get the best sometimes that's out there. You got to take a risk at that, and we took a risk with Mostert. At least we're doing that. We're trying to improve that position because that position is a problem. And Kappa, there was a problem with depth. I'm not saying the dude's going to start, but right now he's probably our right guard. And then we get somebody else in there.
Hey,
Start
Pete
making moves
Carroll's
like
son is
that.
gonna have to turn it around. Pete
Yeah.
Carroll's son is the one gonna have to turn this play around. So we're gonna have to depend on the Carrolls.
What up, Chris Raiders? How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Gravy is
Real shit.
spitting real shit about
Real
players.
shit.
Yeah. That's it. Gabe, I know me and you feel the same way. And then I was kind of like looking at some highlight type shit. And I was like, man, this guy's a smacker. This guy, but then my football sense hit me because I've been away from it so long. And it hit me. And I said, man, are we really improving here as far as defense? I think our defense got worse, bro. What we're picking up,
so
because
far.
we're saying that, oh, Stokes is going to replace a corner that really we were depending on JB to take over, and Stokes is, I don't think, better than Jack Jones as far as him being there. You know what I mean? I think Jack Jones is our best corner as far as we got right now. And then people might not like that, but I'm not going to slot this Stokes guy for what he's done. You know, he's on a good team, good defense, but he's not better than Jack Jones. Even though Jack Jones has his mistakes, he'll get in there and make tackles. Jack Jones has to do that. He can, but and then you feature the linebacker. That dude ain't Spillane. That dude,
Yeah.
he hits. He has highlights of hitting guys and taking on blocks. Spillane did that,
Yeah.
but
And it's
it's not,
like the
not the
thing is that like
same.
people think that it's like right now, like we can't change this team. Like we're commenting on how the team is currently constructed. Everybody wants to point at the the offseason is not done yet. We still have a draft. I'm gonna comment on how the team's currently constructed. We can hope that they draft some good players, but at the end of the day, we still don't know. That's still all hypothetical. We're gonna get a good draft. We're gonna hit home runs in the draft and all that shit. That's all still hypothetical, bro. We've been waiting on that shit for years. As much as we want to believe in whoever, and I do believe in Pete and and shit like that, but it's still all that shit's still hypothetical. We're coming in. We're having a live show. We're called Raider Nation Live. We're literally fucking commenting on how the team is currently constructed, and they are right now. Like I see that the question up there, but it said,
What's that?
will they make the playoffs? Currently constructed, no.
No way. Not right now. Not right now. I don't think so. Not with. Uh, I'm gonna say it again, bro. We can't be happy with lateral moves. That means we're getting the same shit. And I hear a lot of content creators cool about lateral moves. And then if my definition of lateral moves is different than all you guys, then tell me something different. Because from what I know, and my wife's a smart lady, and I take it for granted that she said it's the same shit, Mike. Lateral move is the same shit. And she put her job and a job to a younger guy for we didn't get younger. The guys are maybe a year younger, and I think Morig's younger than what we got. But
Spillane's
if
younger than Roberts by a year.
yeah, so you can't argue with that. But the production that was done with us, I sincerely say that I would have paid Spillane that money, maybe, but I knew Spillane wasn't going to take no hometown discount deal because he performed for us to where he deserved what he got paid. I would have fought for Spillane, and I'm not saying that we didn't, but we got my boy Low in the house, bro. What up, Low? Hey, Mikey got it too.
What up, Lo?
Hey, hey, we got a question right here, Gabe. That
Right.
Raider Knight wants to know: is Gino Carr 2.0 or better than Carr? What do you think
I
about
like
that,
how
bro?
he puts that question though. If you when you word it like that, yes.
No,
Gino
he's not.
2.0. The 2.0 and what I'm taking by that is that the Gino with Seattle, right? The Gino Seattle and on. The Gino from Seattle and on and Carr from then on. I'm taking Gino.
Okay, you take Gino, but I know the stats show Carr being a better guy. But as far as visionally and making things happen, out there right now, I would say Gino's a better quarterback. Not I don't know if it's a personal thing. I think it's personal, Gabe. You know what I mean? Because Carr let me down. I wanted Carr to be coming from my city, not coming from my city, but playing in my city.
Praying for your
And,
team that you want, that you like. You know what I mean?
and then I wanted him to be successful, like just like maybe you with USC guys. You know what I mean? You probably you want if Amon Ra was on the Raiders, dude, you back his ass up. You know what I mean?
I mean,
It's like
I still actually root for the dudes that play for USC. Sometimes even when they play on bad teams, I hope the team loses. I mean, the teams that I hate, I hope the team loses. but I'm rooting for the dude. You know what I mean? I'm rooting for the guy that that came from USC because that's also a team I like. You know what I mean? Like it's a team that, you know what I mean? Shit, I'm cheering for them. While they're at USC. So it's like I'm hoping they do good, but hopefully for sure that especially if they're the team that I hate, hope they lose.
Exactly my opinion. It's a personal thing. Carr was solid for the Raiders, and he played for 9 years, and he has all the records because he played for fucking 9 years. But somebody will beat him. And we get a stable quarterback that plays in that, but he just didn't win no games. And I don't want to hear that shit. Oh, you did. Carr, we thought of Carr being a savior of the Raiders. He didn't win no fucking games. He's gonna take him maybe 3 to 4 years on a good team to come back on his winning record, to be positive. 2 to 3 years of winning to be positive in his win-loss record. Look at it. It's like 20 to almost 30 games fucking over the losses over wins. I don't know what it
But
is, but
Kendrick Lamar should have put that in that one song that he has where he's like, I am not your savior. He's like, you should have put that to Raider fans. Like, hey, Raider fans, Derek Carr is not your savior.
Exactly, man. What a Charles Barkley said or something. I ain't a role model. I don't want to be a role model. And he thought he was. And the Raiders loved him. They still do. Where's all the Wi-Fi willies of fucking Derek Carr at in my head chat? Me and Gabe got in an argument over who was better, Gino or that. I made the mistake of calling Gabe Wi-Fi Gabe. But hey, it was. I'm glad my number 4s got stolen. Whoever has
That's
them,
why I don't even fucking argue for him
you look
anymore.
like a fool. You look like a fool winner.
I'm not getting animated for
that.
I'm not gonna argue for that man anymore.
We can't talk about Carr, Mike. Okay, we're gonna stop that. We're gonna stop that because come back to my channel, bro. I gotta beg for Mike Guerrero to be on my channel. I'm one of the three subs to your channel, Michael. Okay,
hey,
so you gotta.
I'll say pre-2016 Carr. That's the Carr I think we all liked, and then once after that, that's when I definitely agree with OG Raider 05. After that, he played scared. He was never the same after that.
Pobrecito Carr. Freaking pop. Anyways, we'll get off the Carr bullshit because we're losing subscribers for that, Gabe.
Sorry.
So next thing you know,
played like a bitch after that. He did. He played like a bitch after that. So I think that the Derek Carr before that, he was ascending. That year, he was on an MVP fucking trajectory. You know what I mean? Like that 2016, that broken fucking foot changed everything.
Oh, Mike even guessed the day what you're talking about, Gabe. Look at 12, 16.
People remember that shit for a reason, dog.
Kind of glad it happened to him. Fuck him. Hope it still lingers. I hope it still lingers. I hope his ankle still tingles when I talk about him.
That's gravy. Carr. That's gravy talking, not me.
Hope his ankle still. I hope his ankle still fucking tingles when we talk about it. I don't say that, bro. He still lives in Fresno, man. He might find me, bro. He might find me. You know what I mean? He moved back to Fresno. He don't live by me. I tell you that. He don't live by nobody, probably. I know Devontae has a house in Fresno.
No, but there's still some. Let's check out some. Let's check out some free agency that are left.
Let's check out some free agents, bro. Look at the linebacker free agency. Linebacker free agency. Let's check that out. Oh, Cowboys just made a move. Oh no, they traded for Texas. Who they get? Linebackers, bro. KJ Britt, 1-year deal.
This was 8 hours ago. I don't know if any of these guys have signed, but quarterbacks. I mean, I'm not gonna look at that. Running backs. I mean, we just signed one, so I don't think we're going to look at another one in free agency. Wide receivers. That's a place of need. Stephon Diggs, Mari Cooper, Cooper Kupp, Keenan Allen, Tyler Lockett, Deontay Johnson. Or they have like top 5 names for like, or just top names in their position. So those are the 5 for wide receivers. I'm pretty sure there's other guys. Offensive, I mean, guards and centers. There's still Mekhi Becton, Tevin Jenkins, Brandon Scherf, Will Hernandez from the Cardinals, and Shaq Mason from the Texans.
Those are all good guys right there. Quality dudes.
Now if
All
okay,
quality guys.
linebackers, the only guy notable that they have here, and the guy I talked about yesterday, Eric Kendricks. Can we go out and see what we got? Like, can we? Hopefully he's on the agenda for these guys and having to talk to somebody. I hope that that's somebody that they can probably go take a look at, because Eric Kendricks could add some very good, starting. I think he could start right away, and he can be effective, man. Especially because we need help at the linebacker position. Let's see, safeties, guy
What
that
has
I've been
Amari
talking
Burney?
about, still out there.
What has Amari Burney done?
Justin Simmons and Julian Blackman are safeties that are still out there. Cornerbacks, Rasul Douglas, Sante Samuel Jr., Mike Hilton, Stephon Gilmore.
Why isn't Asante Samuel not gone, bro? What's wrong with him? What's going on with him? You want too much money or certain? He's a good corner. That'll be an upgrade for us.
There are some other guys though that are left.
How about running backs?
Running backs? You want to hear the running backs that are left?
Yeah.
So I just think that we're signing one. I don't think we're going to sign another one in free agency. I think now for sure they go one in the draft. But could all be wrong. You know what I mean? Shit.
How about Elijah Moore isn't there for wide receiver?
Well, here I got another list right here. So okay, so these are just from top to bottom available left. They actually have Amari Cooper above Stephon Diggs, which I don't know why, but Amari Cooper is the number one left on the list. Stephon Diggs, then Rasul Douglas, cornerback, Cam Robinson, a tackle, guard Tevin Jenkins, cornerback Kendall Fuller. Asante Samuel is actually the number 7 guy left still on the list. Cooper Kupp, Mike Hilton, tackle Tyron Smith. They got guard Mekhi Becton, Keenan Allen. And then let's see, the next guy running back down on that list is J.K. Dobbins and Nick Chubb.
There's been a lot of people talking about giving Nick Chubb a chance with the Raiders, and
Elijah Moore is 41, still left.
Yeah, he's still there.
Tyler Lockett's 38, Eric Kendricks 37. Guy that we just talked about. This is a certain list, and this list is from PFF. So if you guys just want to see, like, if you guys want to actually, go check the list out too, and just to see, like, telling the truth, it's a PFF reference.
Usually they're good. Usually they're
still
good.
Guys on the edge, if you guys still want to go add help, like if we don't go re-sign a fucking, Clavion Chase on this, there's still Matthew Judon. There's still Dante Fowler Jr., Aziz Ojulari, Von Miller, Za'Darius Smith. Those are some of the edge guys that are left. Preston Smith, Brandon Graham. I know he's old. He's old as shit. Emmanuel Ogba. Clavion Chason's 55.
Out of defensive ends or players?
Players. The top 100 players still left on the list. Still left. Linebackers, top linebackers on here are, gotta go down. Linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And then after him, Kazir White. There's Jerome Baker, EJ Speed, and Devin White, KJ Britt. And that's it. And linebackers in the top 100 left.
Can Devin White come to the Raiders? Like, how many times is he, as people say, him connected to the Raiders? Devin White. Isn't he West Virginia guy? Isn't he a West Virginia guy? Maybe he might come because Gino.
A
This is
lot of
Devin
wide
White went from
receivers.
West Virginia.
A lot of wide receivers on the top of the list.
That's probably money, Gabe. I think it's probably money.
Mari Cooper, Stephon Diggs, shit, fucking Cooper Cup, Keenan Allen, all of those guys are at the top of the list.
Who we gonna get wide receiver? Gabe, who would you like? Would you like Lockett? We
Tyler
talked
Lockett.
about Lockett.
Money wise, I think we could probably get him the cheapest, and it looks like that's the type of way we're going anyway. I like Lockett
Mm-hmm.
for
You
the
don't like
team.
Keenan Allen or Elijah?
I like those guys. No, I love those. I shit. You could if you tell me Diggs, I'm taking Diggs over any of those guys.
No,
The
yeah,
reason why he's on.
all of
There's a reason why he's on the top of that list. There's a reason why he's on the top of that list, but I'm looking at it more as in trying to put myself in the mindset that they look like they're giving out right now, right? Like the more moves that are like, you know, they're prove it deals or like guys that have been released and or something around those lines where, you know what I mean? Like you could probably get them cheaper, you know what I mean? So that's why I say lock it. But if you tell me we're gonna go get, fucking, Stephon Diggs, hell yeah, I'm taking Stephon Diggs over Lockett.
He's a better
Or even
player.
Keenan Allen. Even Keenan Allen. I know people
Keenan
hate
Allen.
on Keenan Allen because he played with the fucking Chargers for so many years, but Allen can still route people up. One of the best route runners ever. The best route runners ever.
And if we get a young guy, that's
Cole,
the type guy
that's
that
J.
we
Cole.
can get. That's what I want to
That's
do.
fucking J.
Allen is
Cole,
beat up on his way down. I would take Tyler Lockett. Lockett, I think they're in the same draft.
They're the same.
Devin
they're
White's
the same, around the same age. But who has more production? I would just say, like, I like Tyler Lockett too. That's why I don't want to get into this arguing against Tyler Lockett because I like Tyler Lockett too. I think we could get him at the cheapest. We could probably get him at the cheapest, but you can't tell me that that he's better than Allen or Diggs. I wouldn't take Amari Cooper. That's why that one I don't understand how he's at the very top of the list. That Amari Cooper is the very top of the list. So I don't know. Like maybe it's the hate, the way he left, but Amari Cooper just seems sometimes out of fucking doesn't even want to like. Sometimes it like looks like he's like not even trying out there, like not even like too like not focused in the fucking game. It is like I don't know something with he disappears too much.
Yeah, and he's always done that even in college. No need of Tyler Lockett. That's just taken away from Tucker. You know what? Tucker's a bright spot on our offense, but he's so inconsistent. See, that's the thing, Gabe.
Tyler Lockett, man. I like.
He's not even close to Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, I like Trey Tucker too, man. But like we can't compare.
We need to develop the dude and get off his fucking grinding on his ass because he drops balls
a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't give me that. Oh, he hasn't got the opportunities. When he got in the opportunities, he's dropped a lot of wide open balls. He's made some good plays, and you see the flashes that he could probably have. But there's a reason why he's not getting more. If he were to catch a lot of those more balls, then he's getting more opportunities. But there's a reason why those opportunities get cut if you keep dropping balls.
Dropping balls and catching them and not really securing the ball, and you're getting replayed. On replay Tucker. Every time this dude catches the ball, you got to replay it to see if he has it or not, or it's bobbling somewhere, and then he catches it. But nah, man, I ain't with that. I'm just about done with us hyping up Tucker, and the Tyler Lockett would start over Tucker. I don't give a fuck how fast he is. His speed doesn't add up to his catching, and he can run like a motherfucker. But if he can't catch,
really
he ain't shit.
Too many. Tyler Lockett doesn't really
for
drop
sure
too many
catch.
fucking footballs, man.
Just as good as Myers to me in my book.
I like Tucker, bro. Like he's fast as fuck, and he has. That's what I'm saying. He's flashed. He's made some good fucking like. You know what's crazy about him, and why I think people can see. I mean, I can see why some people see like a Lockett and can want him to be that guy, but like because he makes difficult catches. But and then sometimes when he's wide open, he'll drop the easy ones.
Exactly. Can't do that. And then when you're getting compared to a guy that didn't drop a ball the whole season, Jacoby Myers didn't drop a football the whole season last year, and homeboy had 1,000 yards. I don't know if he had 100 receptions, but I know he was close, 80
He'll make
something.
some good catches, diving and shit like
Yeah,
that. But then when he
wide open jump that shit.
like Ron right there said, there's some time where he's double catching the ball, like he hit him in the chest and then he has to catch it
Catch it
again and shit.
twice.
And that's the only thing I'm saying. Like he has a lot of speed. He can make some difficult catches. Fucking be like, whoa, like what the fuck? But he drops too many easy ones.
Exactly. So, I'm starting to feel I love Tucker. We got to give him a chance. If he's not good, dude, don't put him out there. If he doesn't catch the ball, don't put him out there. Maybe he's under contract, so if we have to, we're gonna have to keep him. And he's good. He's good to keep with the speed.
I mean, what
James
about
also has speed, but he
other
did.
guy too that I like the way he came on last year, later on in the year. But another guy that we've been kind of hoping for a couple years now is DJ Turner. He's fast as shit too, man. Like people tend to look at Trey Tucker, where I think DJ Turner's almost just as fast. You know what I mean? And
The
it's
same
just
guy.
like same guy.
He's a bigger guy. The end around game, I think we're gonna get DJ Turner back if he doesn't sign for somebody else. He's an asset to this team no matter what he does. He's an asset to any team on any offense, I think. And I think that he would be
Because he
great.
has flashes too. Remember last year that fucking end around that he took to the house and shit like that. I mean, he's good too. DJ Turner can show some speed too, like and shows some good flashes too. But it's just these guys got to put it together, man.
Yeah. We got
Hopefully,
a quality running
Gino
back.
does that though. Hopefully, Gino.
There you go,
But
Leo.
then again, too, you could point at that too. Like, not one of these guys has had a consistent quarterback, regardless if like other guys have balled out with some of these guys have balled out numbers, but it's just none of these guys have played with a consistent quarterback. What do we have in the last 2 years? How many quarterbacks have we had in the last 2 years? 4,
Bullshit.
5,
Bullshit.
4 or 5 guys start games. So it's like none of
Yeah.
those guys have actually got consistent quarterback play either. So like maybe Trey Tucker can get better with Gino.
No, I think Gino has a way better arm than any of these guys. If our instinction of Tucker is being a deep threat, yes, Gino could get it to him. Probably on the run better or an open space better than any of the quarterbacks we had before. Because Geno Smith has a
Leo,
deep arm. What up, Leo? Get it. Look at he had got something to say. Got to let Tucker play his slot and position, and we're putting him in a 2. He is not a 2. Nah, he's third. He's a 3 at best, 4 at best.
but even
But
when he was at 3, like last year when Devontae was there, he was dropping those easy balls. That's the only thing I'm saying. Like he could flash. He flashes, bro. He's fucking fast. Guys can't keep up with him. You know what I mean? And he makes some good fucking catches. Like he makes some crazy ass catches, like that diving catch that he made. You know what I mean? It's like he makes some good fucking catches. It's just, yeah, you just got to get a little bit more sure-handed, and you'll get a lot more opportunity, and he'll be able to show more of that. You know what I mean? And shit, probably turn into the player that we all, if he has the ability to do it. It's just, I think it's the hands. That's the only thing that's holding him back.
it's a good input there, Leo. With me, speed does matter, but you're gifted speed, bro. You don't teach it. You could teach, fundamentals. That's why this one right here. Well, he was talking about the radius of catching a ball and things like that. I think it was most of he was breaking down how to catch radius and where it needs to be, targets and shit like that. That's the stuff that Tucker needs to get down. It's fundamentally not catching. That's why he has problems with it. It could be concentration or something, but I don't know if speed would. I'd rather take a blessed route runner than a speed guy because route running is just as if you run that right route precise the way it's supposed to be, it's just as good as being fast. I'll take a route runner over speed, but it's good to have both.
The guy
Definitely,
Kyle Phillips,
definitely
huh?
good.
We did. I remember we did. Yeah, we did sign Kyle Phillips, a guy that's familiar with with Cali's, offense. You know what I mean? I don't think he's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
too much guy, but a guy that could play like a role like maybe the guy that you were big on. You know what I mean? He got signed by the Patriots, but what's his name? Barefoot.
Matt Collins, he's a taller guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like so maybe a Kyle Phillips could be a guy like that. You know what I mean? Like it's because he's played in what's his name system. You know what I mean? So maybe a Kyle Phillips could be a guy like that. I think he's gonna be lower end receiver, but he's a bigger type guy. And is what played with Cali at UCLA. So we'll see. We'll see what he could do. He was the first signing, right? He was like the first
that
signing.
was the first
Right?
thing that was a
Yeah.
Champ Kelly move, bro. Champ Kelly move. California Dave Jacoby is our only wide receiver that's worth it. That we got a good tight end, man. You call him a receiver slash tight end, but I
That's
think
what I can't
Brock
go.
Bowers is
I
number
can't
one.
see us going like everybody's talking about. Teodoro McMillan, but like I can't see us going receiver first round, dog. Like I don't. As good as he is, I'm not even trying to say that he's not that good. He is that guy, whatever. But that's not a position of that much need right now. Like you know what I mean? Like I think we like people are saying, give Tucker some chances. You know what I mean with Gino. Give DJ Turner some chances. Let Kyle Phillips see what he could do. Let's see what I know. Jacoby's proven. Jacoby fucking caught for 1,000 yards last year with the shit that we had behind center. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then we have the best tight end in the league.
Yes, sir, we
You know
do.
what I mean? Who doesn't just play conventional tight end? He plays, he's wide out. He's lining up outside. You know what I mean? In the slot, he's lining up anywhere. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't see. Will it make it a deadly combo? I think so, but like I don't know, man. I just think that there's other things that we can go for, like a corner, a top end corner, pair him up with JB. You know what I mean? A fucking somebody like that, or like you say, a linebacker or something like that. That's one of these guy from Georgia, guy from fucking Alabama. You know what I mean? Like it's just I don't know where I don't see us going receiver first round, bro. Like I can't see that. I don't want it.
California Dave says I would handle with getting a tackle with our first rounder, defensive tackle, or I would be down to get an offensive tackle in the sixth round, the best one there. But the quality drops a lot after the first two, I believe. But hey, they could. It matters what fits. I haven't really investigated offensive linemen, but I know the ones that are top. So if we go that way, we're not going to be happy about it because we want to get these.
So we
I'm hearing
gotta
the JT and I'm hearing all that.
let's play available,
It's
bro.
fair, Bill,
Have a
bro.
good fall. Have a good fast wide receiver. Okay. Good tall, fast
It's
wide
all.
receiver. Okay. I think you probably said tall. Tall, fast
Yeah.
wide receiver. Bowers wasn't a need now and turned out for us. But how he turned out for us, and you can't skip on talent because it's not a need. It's not that it's not a need, it's that I think it's a lower end need. And it's best player available. Like, if you're gonna tell me, like, say, like, because at 6, it's not like there's gonna be many guys that are best player available that we don't need to fill that. You know what I mean? There's plenty of holes that I think best player available, we can go in plenty of positions. You know what I mean? At number 6, I just don't think like OG Raider 05, Shaq Mason. Like Mason Graham. Mason Graham, shit, you put him in the middle next to fucking Wilkins or something like that. That's different.
I like his boy. I like the guy next to him. Is that boy Grant? He just as good. He's bigger. He tearing shit up too. He's gonna be in the first round. He'll be a late first round pick. I'll take that
I
Grant
don't
dude
know,
over
man.
Mr. Grant.
I'm thinking more of, I think we get a guy like Lockett or like the guys that we've been kind of guy like kind of put to, like a guy like Lockett even, or a guy like I hope it's Cooper Cup or a fucking or shit fucking what's his name, fucking Stephon Diggs or somebody like that. But it's just I know the money that's gonna come with that. So like I'm kind of being more realistic. So like if they get a Tyler Lockett, there's definitely, I don't think there's a need to go wide receiver like right
It's
now in
gonna
the
be
first round.
Tyler
The first
Lockett is
round, I mean.
cheaper than all them other guys. Tyler Lockett's gonna be cheaper than all them other guys. So I know that Cooper Cup's one of the highest paid wide receivers in the NFL. So that's gonna be. And I'm seeing, bro, that people are saying, "Well, Cooper Cup to come to the Raiders if he gets 12 million, he ain't gonna do that shit, bro. He gets $26 million. That's how much Cooper Cup gets paid. He might go down a little bit because he has been hurt, and people think he's on the downside. But I like a pissed off Cooper Cup that has something to prove, and pay him 22 million or something like that, and
Yeah,
then
we're not
anybody in
gonna
the
get up for that
NFL.
cheap. We're not gonna get up for that cheap because they're saying that the market for Cooper Cup's hot. So it's like
20,
he's
he's gonna probably get what he
especially
wants.
with teams with money, especially teams with money, like the Patriots supposedly are looking at him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's other teams with money that are looking at him. So I don't think we're going to be able to get these guys for, you know what I mean, money. Like especially the money that we've been giving out. Like I don't see us going to give out, like even if it's a deal, I don't see him going under, not even under 15, and that's a deal.
More than
I
14
don't
million.
see
Raider
us
Nice
going
get
like
14 million. He ain't gonna do that, bro. That's Cooper Cup, bro. A pissed off Cooper Cup that got something to prove because he just got released from a team that he loved, bro. That won a Super Bowl with. Come on. I'll take a pissed off Cooper Cup and give him 20 million. What's wrong with that?
Yeah,
I'll
I don't
take a
think that we're gonna
Diggs.
be
I
able
don't
to
get
get him for cheap though. No. We're not gonna be able to take him
well
like
20 something. 26 is super high. That's a big time number, but
yeah, it's big time because
he
that's we're at
deserved.
30. I think we're like something like at 30 supposedly, like with, but that's what Gino supposedly taking 31 and the moves that have been made. We're supposedly at 30. You take 26, that's everything. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying, like,
Yeah,
that's why I'm saying I
we
don't think
get
we're gonna be able to do something like that. You know what I mean? I think we're just something maybe like Lockett where you could probably get him at like 10, 12, you know, something like
Diggs
that.
gets paid a lot too. Diggs gets paid a lot too. That's why all these guys are on the fucking free agency. These big name guys because they get paid too much money and the teams can't afford it. The cap hit. So I understand that we would put ourselves in a cap hit, but there'll probably be a 1 year thing. But you can't deny not pursuing a Cooper Cup or a Diggs or even a Mari Cooper as much as. But we need somebody there to take the top off the ball and just an all around good. I think I dig Lockett. I dig Elijah too. He's been on sorry ass dude. He played for Cleveland. Everybody
Yeah,
says that Elijah's gonna have a. Everybody says Elijah's gonna have a badass year, the up and coming guy. They always let him down with that bullshit in Cleveland. Just like us. Now we got no. We don't have bullshit as quarterback play. So now we can get guys like that to make them better. That's what I think. D-Minutes, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. My boy
yeah,
showing
yeah.
up all the love, man. My moderator, D-Minutes. Thank you for being here. So
Go
what
get
is so
Makai Becton with that money. I'm down with that, Leo. I do want to go get Makai Becton. I do feel like our offense is cool where it's at right now because I think that we're going to get better in the draft. That, you know, add to it in the draft. But I like it where our you know our offense is at right now. But like, of course, we could need help. We always need help. You know, what I mean, there's always good to like upgrade our position. If we could get Makai Becton, that's great. But I do want I would hope that they're more focused on the defense right now.
yeah, they should be because we made lateral moves. We're gonna get the same shit. So we haven't improved defensively. Maybe Chin is a better Hobbs, but he ain't making $48 million. So he's making 16. And to me, there's a reason for that. And again, me and Gabe agree on that. So I think Gino's gonna get a 3 guaranteed years and a fourth deal. Gino did start play much. I'm not a 100%. Yeah, he has a lot of tread on him, bro. Geno Smith didn't play at all for his first maybe 6 years of his career. He had four or five good years with the Seattle, or 3 good years with Seattle, and he has a lot of tread on his arm, his movement, his legs. He's a good 34 game. Is that what he is? 34. He's a good
Cool.
34 right now.
Gino,
Geno, yeah,
I think he's 35, right?
he
Or
got to be
yeah, you'll be
35.
35. You'll be 35 when like 1 month into the season.
Okay, so the 35-year-old guy with a lot of He can move. So he didn't get he got sacked a lot last year, but maybe he didn't get run down. Injuries, we're not in a situation like that where we got to worry about
Well,
a guy
I
that.
will say this though. What he has in his favor though is that he didn't start a lot in his beginning, so he's not that old in football years.
Nah, that's what I mean.
Because he hasn't having to take that many hits or you know what I mean that much shit he hasn't. You know what I mean? So it's like I will say that like I mean in football years I guess you could say he's not that old.
What you think about Leo's question right there, right now, Gabe? What you think about Leo? What Leo said?
Which one? Which one? Let's see. My gay hate for this one, but Elandon Roberts linebacker we got from Pittsburgh upgrade from Diablo. Yeah, I honestly think that too because I think Diablo for like when you put it that way, yeah, I think Diablo. But so then, and that's why I keep saying so. Like if you got him to replace Diablo, I do think it's an upgrade from there. But we're still hoping, so now we're hoping that Eichenberg is fucking Spillane, right? Or Masterson
Yeah,
because that's why I'm saying like we just have to get better at that position. Like I do think though that Roberts, if you're putting it in that sense, I do think he's an upgrade from Diablo.
yeah. Elijah Moore is 25 years old, bro, and out there, bro, out there. He's out there right now, and I know we could get him on the cheap. It's just the potential you see in this big boy. I'd love to see him get a shot because he's always getting talked about. This dude is gonna have a monster season. This guy's gonna have a monster season, and he plays for Cleveland. Raider Nation Live, my boy Low on break again. Fucking 10th break of the day. Where's he at? Get out of that kitchen, boy. Get out of that kitchen. He said, get out of that mess hall, huh? He said. Raheem the Dream, nice pickup. We agree with you. We agree with
No,
you,
we
boy.
gotta fucking. I think we should go pick up. If we could go pick up a linebacker, dog, like shit, EJ Speed, even dog, like that's a lower end guy. Probably we could go get like coupon fucking for. You know what I mean? EJ, but we need help. We need help at linebacker.
What up, Jeffrey? Get 40 million bucks. I think so too. And I won't even bitch about it. I won't even bitch about it. He's better already, just by last year, better already than what we have.
And
Let
two
them guys,
million,
let them backups be backups that we played. Barney gave us some good snaps. Have no idea on Eckenberg. I didn't see Barney have good snaps. I
Bernie.
didn't see anything.
You know, he
Bernie,
did. No, he did. I did say him. I seen him play late. Like he did. He had some okay stuff. He did play some okay with like, especially when we're getting on escape. But what I'm saying is that like we still can't bank on that. That's still he's
all
still
right,
a guy that he's still learning. He's still a depth piece. Like he's still like we at best a depth piece right now because he was being moved from the practice squad to up to the big squad, week after week, bro. So, I mean, well, not week after week, but he was moved from the practice squad to there. So it's like, it's not like we gotta get realistic too. Like we gotta get some guys out here, bro. Like especially when going from what we went from. Like if you want to say Roberts is better than Diablo, I agree with that. But none of these
not better than
guys,
Payne.
none of these other guys that we have are going to amount to what Spillane is. Even if you say Spillane is not the best, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, if that's the case, what are these guys? Because these guys can't fucking touch Spillane's fucking play.
Not to me. Not for what I seen. A hitter. Spillane was a hitter. There's no difference between the way they hit people, but I might say that Roberts is quicker. He takes on blocks. So does Spillane. They're gonna be, but if we're gonna put him, it's a swap for Diablo. That's a better move. He's better than Diablo. Diablo's better in coverage. So what we say that we could say that he was better in coverage, but he's Diablo has him on that. This guy, that guy Roberts is not a cover guy. He's replacing. That was our replacement for Spillane, but if we could put him in Diablo's or Mattres's spot, then fine. And if we keep Mattressing around, bro, I'm gonna be pissed. I don't know what the special team gene maybe. I don't know, but if he plays linebacker, if I see 59 out there, I'm gonna get pissed. Spillane had one great year. No, he didn't, bro. Come on, The last year was average. Dude, he had 100 tackles each year he played with us, didn't he?
Yeah.
100 some tackles each year he
150
played with us.
He had 158 total tackles last year.
And last year was average.
158 total tackles last year, bro. And then and that was a down year for him. That's the crazy thing with the Raiders.
So is that an average year? 150 tackles is an average year, young
That's
DB?
crazy. That's the crazy part about it. Like if that's average shit, give me average.
No, this is Diablo was just average at best. Diablo was average. Spillane wasn't average.
He also had 2 sacks and 2 interceptions.
2 interceptions in 1 year by a linebacker. Some get 5. The quicker guys get 5, but I tell you this, just like what my opinion said back down there, Spillane's going to be missed. We're going to notice that Spillane is gone if we don't do something.
And besides the stats, bro, like last year was a down year for a reason. It was player after player hurt. He was playing with the likes of rookies, and he basically barely got to play with Wilkins, never got to play with Kuntz, barely got to play with Max.
I would have
the
stayed
reason
around.
Why he was down here.
I would have stayed around.
The whole fucking defense had a down year.
Yeah, but there we go. Back up. We got a Spillane back up, still working him. Yeah, he's that type guy. We're gonna know that we lost Spillane. And to me personally, I thought we should have paid him. We should have paid him that. Raiders against the world, man. What's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Thank you for being up over here, man.
Hey,
nice dude right there, man. Nice dude right there. OG Raider 805. You got a question for us right here, Gabe. He says, my spike take is gonna find some hidden gems in the draft. The draft, yeah, you could take risks at that, but we got to improve free agency. We're not building our team; we're just patching it up. But we're not patching it up for the guys we lost. As far as me and Gabe,
hope one of those guys turns into him, because as much as those guys are good in college, so was like if you want to just put it into like drafting spot, like so was fucking fuck, I can't believe I'm forgetting his fucking name right now, dog. Linebacker from Alabama, we took fucking in the first round.
Rolando McClain.
You know what I mean? We hoped that he was gonna turn into the next fucking Ray Lewis, the next this, the next that, right? But he didn't. Spillane was already playing good for us. Spillane was already playing solid for us. So we gotta, as high as we take any linebacker, we gotta hope. And that's what I'm saying. We're banking on a lot of hope. We gotta hope that they turn into these guys.
Then that was the risk that we took with Rolando McClain. But I remember we were drastically needed a linebacker. Drastic. We didn't have any linebackers, and Rolando McClain was the best pick we could do. We needed a linebacker, and Al Davis picked him. So I was happy with it. He didn't pan out. He played better in Dallas. They used him better. But
I was hoping more for Rolando McClain too.
I was hoping that he'd be a good guy. Now, Michael Trujillo said, what if we draft Jalen Walker to replace him? Jalen Walker's going to go in the first round, and he's going to go high.
Still got to hope that guy turns into him, though.
He turns into
him. There's a lot of first-round busts, dog, and we know. Raider fans know. I know you guys know. A lot of first-round busts. That's why I'm saying we're banking on a lot of hope. Hoping that these guys can, that this coaching staff could turn them into what that they're projected to be or whatever like that. Still hope, regardless if they have a better track record of actually getting those things done, it's still hope.
Here we go. We got Raiders Against the World all up in the chat, man. Thank you for being here, bro. We need to draft Genty 6 and move up to get Dart. What do you think about that scenario right there, bro? I move up and back in the first round or wherever Dart's gonna go. Some people are saying he's going before Shadir Sanders.
I don't mind that because I'm still under the since we signed Gino, I'm still with he's 35, and I still feel like we're still gonna need a quarterback of the future. I've always said that. So, like, you take a Dart that could sit under him for like a year or two, I don't mind that. You know what I mean? And then you got Dart, and then you have Genty. You know what I mean, to shore up your Genty and Raheem Mostert, and you got Gino for a year. Shit, man. I mean, Gino, a year or two. I mean, then you're making me believe that it's win now. You know what I mean? That way you're starting to make, but you still need defensive players here. I think hopefully we're just focusing on that right now, with the rest of this free agent money.
Here we go. Dart is connected to JPJ. They're the high school stuff, but I think it was high school stuff or getting recruited or something. That is it. They can be homies, but it doesn't matter that just because that I don't think that the Raiders are gonna pick him because he knows JPJ. He probably had a bunch of quarterbacks under his ass.
No, if he's gonna get picked, he's gonna get picked for what they've been saying about him. You know,
They're
that
doing.
people feel that he's risen his stock. You know what I mean? He has good arm talent and all that shit. He's gonna do it for that, not because JPJ knows him, but like I think if they pick Dart, because Dart's a good talent. I don't mind getting Dart. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind getting Dart. You know, and pairing him up with Gino or something like that. I don't. It's not. That's one of the three quarterbacks in this draft that I feel like are going to be like if any of the three quarterbacks that are going to succeed for this draft, I feel those three have the best chance. Shador, Cam, and Dart.
Who wouldn't want to be a Raider there? Raiders because well, I'll be pushing. I'll be just like Dion, man, saying Raiders need to get my kid. Raiders need to get my kid, even though I like the dude or not. Look, these quarterbacks that we're talking about, and I think they're all going to have the opportunity to be first round picks. I'm not saying that Dart isn't a first round pick. He's a good quarterback. He has his flaws. He's not super duper best dude out there like everybody's saying he is. That we need to pick him. See, Gabe. A lot of guys are saying, and I know what they're doing because they just want to be right, Gabe. But if we really look at the situation that he's the best quarterback, he's better than Shadir, he's better. Yes, when he was playing at Ole Miss, the deficiencies of Jackson Dart is Lane Kiffin, and we got to understand that. You can look at Dart's tape and see his head moving and his arm doing this, and he throws at different guys. He's told where to throw the football, and he does it. So I would rather understand that more than trying to find somebody that argues with me at it, because I was in a seminar in Bakersfield, and Lane Kiffin was one of the guest speakers there, and so was Chip Kelly, and so was Sarkeesian, uh, um, and Lane Kiffin was there, and he said, and he was at Old Miss. It was like 2 years ago. I went. It was in Bakersfield. So he said that he makes the decisions for his quarterback to where to throw the football, and he says he cannot have it any other way. He's always done it. So it happened at USC. It happened at Florida, whatever he was at. So I take that, and he said there's no exceptions. That's what I say, and he's the offensive coordinator of his team. He has an offensive coordinator, but that's his offense. That's what he does. So how could you believe that a quarterback can make decisions on his own in the pros where you have to look at different reads, and this guy is just stuck because from what I'm knowing that Jackson Dart always went to Ole Miss. Or I don't know if he transferred or whatever. He's
From
always went to Ole
USC.
Miss, right?
No, he was
He
at
came from
USC.
USC.
Yeah.
Then he went to. So he probably did he go with USC the same way because he has an offensive coordinator that's probably just the same. Riley's just the same as Lane Kiffin, but he,
Yeah,
he probably
he
let
was
you
at
make.
USC for.
But he transferred to Lane Kiffin, and Lane Kiffin said to 150 coaches that were there that I don't trust my quarterback to make decisions on his own. I do that. So he's that type guy. I don't want to. You can't argue with me. I don't have no receipt, but just trust me. I heard that shit. If you want me to bring in the guys I was with to say that, then because we looked at each other and said, "Damn, you know, how's this quarterback going to get better?" Lane Kiffin makes that quarterback better by technique and fundamentals, but Here, he has them here. He mind fucks you to throw where to throw the ball, and then it makes you better. It makes you a better quarterback in college. But in the pros, you got to do different shit. Yeah, you got
Yep.
intimidated by Caleb. I would have too.
Yeah, he left. I
I would
think it
have
was.
too. I would have left if Caleb joined too. Here we
Well, he
go.
needed
My boy already wants to start this shit, Gabe. Look at way to go, Leo. Getting that ass. Getting that USC connected. Bring on Dart. You also would you claim him, Gabe? Would you claim him if he was a Raider? As far as
what?
USC is concerned? Not
No, he never
Raiderism, but
played.
you
He
would
never really played. He never played at AFC really. Transferred out before he
uh,
ever really even put on a uniform.
he just found out Caleb was thinking of coming to USC. He said, fuck this, I'm gonna go to Ole Miss.
I think he was put into a couple of games where they were winning by a lot of points, but other than that, he never really put on the uniform for FC.
Hey, all right, man. Here we go. Big Al, new guy, man. Hey, Big Al, I've seen you before. Hey, thank you for the support, bro. Salute, Gabe and Gabe. How you feel about Mostert? We talked about that, Big Al. Thanks for the $2. Me and Gabe really appreciate it. And also, what up, low Raider Nation Live appreciates that very much. Paying the bills around here, bro. Thank you, Gabe. All in all, quick soliloquy that you got. What you think about the Mostert picker over what we have, bro? Over what we have.
Better than anything we have, dog. And then for $2 million, I think it's great value. Like I've been saying about the other picks. I mean, I think the offensive side is getting closer to where I think we could feel comfortable with, especially with that pick, especially with the amount of running backs we have in the draft. I like Mostert. You know, somebody brought it up in the chat earlier how he's effective with sometimes being even having limited touches and shit like that. He can still take a ball 80 yards. You know what I mean? He could catch a screen, take it 80 yards. So I like Mostert. I like Mostert, especially at $2 million.
How did the chat feel about Mostert? Answer me this. Quick nutshell. Thumbs up, thumbs down. What you guys think? You know, yeah, he is a guy that had injury problems, but he's recovered and got some. You know, I'm not just going about last year. He's consecutively had good years, productive years, and then we haven't had any production since Josh Jacobs. None. You could call that Sincere McCormick 3 games the best we've ever done. He's not even close to what Josh Jacobs would do in 1 game. So it's an improvement to our running back. That's why we brought in Chip Kelly to help the QB in the offense. Look at Kingsbury with Jaden Daniels. Chip Kelly is nowhere near the type coach that Kingsbury is, to me. But he is a good quarterback guy, and he runs an efficient offense that makes the quarterback better. But he's a roaming quarterback. He's gonna let Geno. If we restrict Geno, he's gonna be jacked up. Geno's good at making plays, so he's not gonna have a problem. He's gonna let Geno do that. He's not gonna restrict Geno. It's just him transitioning over. That's gonna be hard to do. Raiders against the world. That's gonna be hard for. He's gonna have to sit for maybe a year or two to understand that, because you don't really read the defense. You know where the mic is, you know what pressure is, but you're not going to know where the open spaces are on the field. You just got one place to go. He's going to be open. Lane Kiffin knows who's going to be open by the way he designs a play for you. It's plays at a time. It's not a scheme. So he probably has a one-word play for him. He'll go in there, one-word play. That's it. And then we'll do this. And he has a tag on it, what they call an adjustment. It's a tag. But if you understand that, bro, I could explain it to you. Just IG me. We do that. Dart mentioned in the Passy Combine interviews how fun it was to hear Lane Kiffin calling out touchdown at the snap before he had the ball. That's the proof. Quarterback got his hands up in the air. He knows what defense they're gonna like. They're smart guys, dude. Lane Kiffin's a stupid dude. We just got him when he coached the Raiders. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. And then Al Davis made him look like shit. Were you happy that we got Lane Kiffin game back in the day?
Nah, I think there was better
What
candidates for the job at the
up,
time.
bro? What up, Jay? What up, Jay? We're getting
I don't remember who exactly were the candidates, but I definitely tell you that as much as I was a USC coach, I mean a USC fan, you know what I mean? Like I know what the drop off was from Pete to like, you know what I mean, from Tulane and all of that stuff. So, you know, when you seen that shit and then you like to have that for your main team that you like in the NFL, you know, like especially after watching him every week, you know what I mean, with USC. Yeah, there was I don't remember exactly who were the candidates back then, but I definitely didn't want. I would rather have kept Lane Kiffin and USC and let the Raiders get somebody else.
They wanted Sarkisian. They wanted the Sarkisian. That's what they wanted. They wanted Sark instead of Lane Kiffin. They just settled with Lane Kiffin. They wanted the USC all the way. Should have just got fucking Pete Carroll. The Raiders should have got Pete Carroll. He wouldn't even went to Seattle. Maybe that would have been our Super Bowl, bro.
Real,
Maybe we could have. Maybe we would have brought in fucking beast mode at his prime, man, in Oakland. Good old Oakland Raiders with Pete Carroll. That would have been dope, bro. I remember that. I remember something Al Davis. The truth. What's up? Thanks for being here, bro. We got Geomags. Django was a valet. One word works for some a play call. Yeah, I got a play call, Django. There's nothing wrong with that. A bunch of plays that are there's a lot of plays that are racist. There's a lot of plays that you can't tell you none of them, but the guys just do it. They just do it, and it could be just for a certain player. But
let's just.
I don't have any of those. I got
Where there's
Django.
some other
I
moves
got
today,
Django.
man. Over
We
here,
got to see.
yesterday there was no move, so maybe they were, you know, banking up for today. You know what I mean? There's already
We
one today,
started
so
one already, bro. We
hopefully,
got Mostert, man. Raheem
that's what I'm
Mostert
saying. Hopefully
from
today's the
Las
day that
Vegas
we get a
Raiders.
little bit more news. You know what I mean? I like the
Raheem
news
Mostert.
already. It's a good start. Good start to today. Hopefully we get some more news today. That'll be cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, 12
And
o'clock hit. 12
especially on the
o'clock
defensive
hit
side.
right here.
Especially on the defensive side.
Me and
But yeah,
Gabe,
man.
we appreciate everybody that was in the chat. We have 55 people still in here, Gabe, and I'm very happy about that. We there was constantly almost 70, close to 70 people inside associating with us, and me personally, Gabe, I know appreciates it. So you guys are a blessing, and we want to tell you guys have a great rest of the day. Have a good lunch. And if you're in the East Coast, have a great evening. It's already started. So our Torta Thursday, get yourselves on tortas today, Gabe. I know you're hungry. You look hungry. But get the day off. What are you gonna do?
I'm
You
gonna
got
get
some
some
moves to do?
tacos. I'm gonna get some tacos right now. My girl was
Get some
crazy
tacos
for
today.
tacos yesterday. My girl crazy for tacos
There you
yesterday,
go,
but she
bro.
tacos late on a Wednesday. I'm like, this ain't the weekend. Ain't no
Yeah.
fucking taco places open late today, man.
We gotta.
Especially around here where I live, shit, fucking people close early
Oh
around
man.
this.
Oh man. I know. LA got the spots for Mexican food for tacos and stuff, bro. But
Yeah,
the only thing I like the only thing I like in LA right now is the chicken. That's it.
that's a little drive at nighttime now to go to LA. Now fuck that shit. I ain't going out there to fucking for some tacos at nighttime just for some tacos. I'm going to LA. I'm going to go do something out there.
Me and my wife came to the point we said, you know what? Just on Fridays we're gonna go out to eat because when we were in San Francisco, when I was in San Francisco, bro, I was getting everything. They got such great food in San Francisco. God damn, everything is good in San Francisco.
Gino Presser. Oh, the Presser. Okay, Gino's gonna start. But what's up with this deal? Like I heard somebody say today that he has till Sunday to sign that if he wants to open up, like if they want to like open up any more money, you know what I mean? If they want to open up any more money, that the deal has to be done by Sunday. So that's the timeline. So I would hope that the deal would be done today, so they could get so we could. I mean, I know us as fans, we don't really need to know shit.
Out.
Like, it'll be cool for a piece of mind.
When is it? Right now? Right now, or and one?
I think he's asked. He's going to have a presser. I don't know if he's asking for it or he's going to have one. I'll check it out though. If anything.
I think it's 1 o'clock. That's what I was hearing. That's why I wanted to be at work in
Oh,
my
Gino
in the
not
office.
speaking.
So
It's Chin, Roberts, and Johnson Jr. and Stokes.
it's on right now, gravy. That's what they said.
Okay.
I got
Now we'll go check that out though. We'll go check that out and then shit. Next time we're on, we'll speak about it. We'll speak on this shit. You know what I mean? And hopefully there's some other moves now after
all right.
this.
My best spot is what's it called? What's the name of that restaurant? The steakhouse. Got nothing but men working in it. They don't got no women working in it. Dope. Harris, right there on Van Ness Street, downtown San Francisco. Try that out. Good steaks. Best steaks you ever had. Anyways, me and Gabe are gone. You guys have a rest of a good day. Thank you very much for being here. Always, man. Raider Nation Live. This live is powered by Raider Nation Live. That's me, my boy, my my boy over here, Gabe, Raider Gabe 420, and we're missing the
Yeah.
great What Up Low, the engineer of this spot. He's over at the canteen right now at the VA working, sniffing paint, doing
Canteen.
all his thing, checking out all the tortas in the lines over there in the canteen. Big ups to my dude. Big ups to my dude. Uh, what up, Low? But anyways, guys, thank you very much again for being here this morning with the Coach Gravy Show in the morning, and I appreciate you, Gabe, for being on with me, bro. Thanks for always hooking it up, and let's go Raiders, man. We won't do the Raider Nation live concept because this is a G&G show, so we just
Yes, sir.
bounce and say bye.
All right, guys.
Let's have a good
Have a
day.
good one. Have a good one for sure. Smoke it.